Have you ever experienced tenderness or soreness in your scalp and not quite know what caused it? It could be a sign of alopecia. Alopecia is a condition that causes hair loss when the scalp or the hair follicles become inflamed and weakened. There are different types of alopecia, but generally they all lead to thinning edges, bald patches, or overall shedding. If you think you have alopecia, the first thing you should do is contact your doctor or your dermatologist for treatment options. But the second thing you need to do is use hair products that actually take care of the scalp, such as Refresh and Grow by Love It Skin and Hair. As a 25-year cosmetologist, I formulated this lightweight leave-in mist with vitamin B3, B5, green tea extract, and other ingredients that actually soothe irritation. They refresh the scalp and promote a healthy scalp environment so that you can grow your hair thicker and longer. Take the first step in your scalp health. Check out loveitskinandhair.com.
Big time fan, ready to level up your energy? Let's talk W Energy Drinks, the brand that's all about being better. Born from one guy's issue with the major big energy drinks, low quality ingredients, and weak flavors, W's taking on big energy with clean, high quality drinks that taste unreal. W's got no sugars, no artificial flavors, no dyes, and 0 calories. It's jitter-free, crash-free, and packed with over 15 unique custom-made flavors that thousands of people are loving every single month. From humble beginnings to taking on the giants, W's all about giving you clean, high-quality energy that tastes incredible. So whether you're grinding at work, hitting the gym, or just need a boost to your day, grab energy drink from W. Be better, feel better. Let's get it. And as a special offer to our big-time listeners, W is offering you 10% off your order when you use the code BIGTIME during your checkout. That's BIGTIME, BIGTYME, to get your 10% off at W.GG.
Got a story I need to tell about the world and how it's well. From police brutality to climate change, we gotta talk, no time for shame. Relationships can be so tough, but we need to talk not just enough about trust, love, and where it stands. In our hearts, let's break that chain. Let's talk about it, let's not hide. The truth is what makes us thrive. From politics to private fears, we need to hear each other's ears. Sometimes it feels like we're alone, but together we can make a zone where every voice is heard and seen. Let's make a change.
It's the eve before voting day, and it is so important that everybody gets out and vote. I can't express it any simpler than that. And I'm going to get into a lot about why it's important for you to vote. Today is the 34th day of the shutdown, and gosh, the House has been out of session for 45 days. Now, the typical person who doesn't report to work for 45 days doesn't have a job. So I'm not understanding why this is appropriate, why we have to simply just accept it and deal with it. But that's why we vote, because our vote changes things. And Virginia and California are really being looked at as change makers for this voting season. So it's important that everybody gets out and votes, because we can do this. We can change. We can flip it. We really can.
Vote, 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 y'all.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes.
Everybody.
Currently, 41% of Americans approve of Trump's presidency, while 59% disapprove. Wonder why.
I think that's a big enough margin to say that he's not doing a very good job now, is he?
Exactly.
And if he was, if the numbers were reversed, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why it looks the way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has indeed been doing a horrible job.
A horrible job.
So,
Saturday, the EBT benefits expired. We were blessed enough that Virginia has made arrangements to supplement that. Not the way folks had been getting them. They will be getting a certain amount every week to add up to the amount that they were getting monthly. I was on the van with someone over the weekend, and she was not happy about that situation at all. She said it was going to be hard. There was 3 people in her family at home, and she said there was no way in the world. I think she was getting $152 a week now, and she said there was no way in the world that she could feed her family with $152 a week. And I listened to her vent and everything because I can only listen to her situation. I'm not in her shoes. I'm not walking in her shoes. At the same time, the driver, after she got off the van, the driver was like, I could do a whole lot with $152 a week. Well, people are different. People have been taught different. And I know I'm going to sound real old school, but in the way that I was raised, we were raised with soup. You know, add a little more water to that soup,
mm-hmm.
mix those biscuits up by hand.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can eat.
Yeah.
That's just how we were raised.
Right.
So, based on that mentality, yeah, I could do a whole lot with $152. However, not everybody was raised that way or taught that way. And not everybody's kids are used to eating that way. So, everybody's $152 grocery bill is not going to look the same.
Right.
So we got to be careful not to judge. We got to support.
We listen and don't judge.
Right.
Okay.
Support one another.
Right.
So now, moving on from that, today, Friday, the judge ordered that the Trump administration must allow the EBT benefits to go through, the SNAP benefits to continue. And he requested clarification that he would be honored to supply the SNAP benefits as long as he had clarification. Okay. So today he's going to partially pay the SNAP benefits for November. He says there's not enough money to supply all of the SNAP benefits for everybody.
Whoa. What? What?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Now you ain't got no money? Where's the ballroom bread at? You already spent that, didn't you?
But
the nerve
on
of this fool.
Saturday, he had a great Gatsby party at Mar-a-Lago. And if anyone was able to see clips of the video from it, it was a fancy party.
Mm-hmm.
Gold everywhere and scantily clad women carrying champagne and
But he ain't got the money.
And he had his crown on, and it was just a glorious event while people didn't have food. How, as the leader of a country, do you have a party and celebrate while people are starving, while people can't eat? I don't understand. And you don't care. You don't care.
But you partially pay.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, people, let's take a nice little stroll down context clue lane, if you will. the fact that he can say that he'll partially fund the SNAP benefits while the government is shut down, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you throw a party. Don't throwing parties take money?
Yes.
So you are spending our hard-earned money and other people's SNAP benefits on a damn gala. On everybody who voted for this fool. Y'all
Wow.
thought you thought he was the savior of the American people because he was throwing money at y'all like y'all really needed it. A lot of y'all was still working during the pandemic, so let's not pretend that some of that money was going to people that actually benefited them. But there was people that was still working that was getting that money too.
Mm-hmm.
And those people squandered it. And now here we are.
Here we are.
He's back again
Everybody has to pay.
because of his pandemic performance. Let's call that what that was.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to be the hero and say, you know what? I'm going to give y'all money.
Mm-hmm.
In their minds, they like, we've never had a president do that before.
Mm-hmm. Let's get him again. Let's bring him on in again. Mm-hmm.
First of all, there has been a stimulus package. There has been a stimulus package since what, like the early 2000s? Maybe even sooner than that, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But the early 2000s, when Bush was in office,
Yeah.
that was when I
David
first
Clark.
noticed a stimulus package.
Right.
No, sir. No, sir. You are not a hero, sir. You are doing what
But
a
it's
president is
never
supposed to
been
do for his
one
people.
Like the one that he gave. There's never been one like his before. You know, that's his saying. Never before.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's go back to the Reagan era.
Mm-hmm.
They thought we was crazy. Because now we out here peddling crack. Whole time how I get there.
Right.
They needed money in that.
Well, they never want to talk about that.
Of course not.
They don't want to talk
Of course
about
not. But that goes to show you there are certain people saying what type of president we got, but it's white folk that think that this might be the worst president they've ever seen.
that. Yes.
And for them to come to that realization, I can applaud them at some degree. Because now it's like, all right, now you see what we see. So what you going to do?
Right. And it's like Obama said when he spoke this weekend, because he spoke
Mm-hmm.
at two different campaign rallies.
Yeah.
He told us what was going to happen. He told us this was going to happen. And even more so, the president told us he was going to do all of this.
Oh, yeah.
And they voted him in anyway.
Yeah.
And they are the very ones that it is hurting the most.
Because these people that voted for him thought that everything that he said he was going to do was not going to
apply
include
to them.
them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, you listening with ears of, oh, well, this man said he going to get all of these people out of here, so we just going to vote for him because he going to get these people out of here. Not realizing that these people he's talking about is American citizens.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
We're already here. There's
Exactly.
people here that are called immigrants. But oh, okay. But they got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, the Europeans can go too. The Jewish can go. All of y'all can go if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
We stay though.
Right.
We get to stay. We get to stay. And then we get to expand. No. If you talk about sending people back where they came from, you go back. You go back. Matter of fact, you take a trip to your wife's home country. See how you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Live under their conditions. See if you can be a dictator over there without them trying to do something
Exactly.
beyond inhumane to you. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're going to try it here because we're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to believe everything you say because you're the president the picture of the president and what it symbolizes is, oh, he the big man, big dog, he run the country, blah, 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 whatever. Right. No. If you don't do your research, then you would know that the president is just front man. He has to arrive and appear in places that the president needs to go. Whole time you have a whole Congress you're not even thinking about.
Right.
There's a whole Senate you're not thinking about. Okay. They are the ones that, and all he got to do is say it to the people. Oh, we're going to do this. But he can say whatever he wants. He don't care what Congress got going on. And Congress been out of session for almost 2 damn months.
Right.
When they come back, what's going to be the story?
I know. Well, Breeze, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. Y'all, we will be right back. Get your sippy cups and whatnot, and we'll dive back in and finish up the politics part of this so that we can get a little love. We'll be right back.
Media to schedule your session today. Greg Hall Boudoir Photography, because you deserve to shine.
At Social Flair Event Studio, we don't just host events, we create unforgettable experiences. From birthday extravaganzas to wedding celebrations and even corporate events, Social Flair Event Studio is your go-to destination for making memories that last. Whether it's a moment of love, connection, or celebration, we tailor our space to fit your needs, creating the perfect atmosphere for you and your guests. Located in 10934 Hull Street Road in Richmond, Virginia, Social Flair Event Studio is known not only for its stylish flair, but also for our passion in providing exceptional service. Every detail is thoughtfully curated, ensuring that your event will be talked about for years to come. Why choose us? At Social Flair Event Studio, we're excited to offer a beautiful, versatile space and personalized service to make your event truly special. Contact us today and let's bring your vision to life.
Again, welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Diving right back in. It looks like there's not going to be a let up on this shutdown. Trump and I should say the GOP leaders aren't backing down as far as the expiration of Obamacare. And Hakeem Jeffries and Schumer, they aren't backing down either. So we're still at a stalemate. I personally, I want them to just hold it down. I want them to hang in there. I just got my bill for the January 1st, 2026. And if Obamacare does expire, my health care insurance will be $813 a month.
What in the hell?
So, I'm very vested in this.
Right.
Who in the world is going to pay $813 a month for some health care insurance?
Right.
I might as well just go to the emergency room, and if I have to go to hospital and get a payment plan, because this is ridiculous.
That's insane.
It's just ridiculous. And for them to not understand or not even care is ridiculous. I can't even imagine, it's just me, how someone who has an entire family, what their bill looked like on Saturday. I just can't imagine.
Jesus.
So, but they want to hurt the Democrats so bad, and that is what this is about. They want to hurt the Democrats. They don't want anything that's got Obama's name on it. And they could care less about the American people.
We are collateral damage.
Yeah.
Simply put,
Mm-hmm.
at this point, it's a bird fighting itself. And we are the prey underneath.
Yeah.
They trying to fight over who gonna eat the prey first.
Mm-hmm.
One of them really don't want to eat the prey. But the other one is just, all right, I got to nip at them piece by piece. We shall see how this turns out.
Playing with people's lives.
It's not even necessary.
Right.
It's not necessary. But because you have money, you'll make anything necessary. Even
I can make it a little bit without insurance. I can go a little while. But there are people that are seriously
they need it.
Ill.
They
cannot go a day without it.
And they need the assistance to pay for it if they don't have the money either.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometime back, I just happened to read this article about this young lady who had passed away in the Richmond area. She was in her late 20s, I believe. She had 3 kids, and she had a heart condition. Well, she was supposed to go to court for something. I don't know what it was about, but because she missed her court date, her insurance lapsed. And when her insurance lapsed or the coverage ended or something for some reason, she wasn't able to get this special medication that she took.
Right.
That she had to take for her heart condition.
Right.
So she had been off the medication. I think it was about 3 weeks maybe she had been off the medication. It may not have been that long. She died.
Yeah.
From that.
Yeah.
And that should never happen. In America, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, well, it's America.
And this medication was like over $3,000.
Now, at what point are you going to make that make sense with somebody who can't even put themselves in a position to even make that kind of money to pay that?
Right.
There are people that cannot be... People have circumstances that prevent them from having to do the things that the government is requiring for them to stay alive. So you're going to put a price tag on people's life now? That's what we're doing? You playing God? You just going to take what people need because you're not getting what you want. Okay.
But it was never supposed to be this way.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
And we used to complain about things that seem so small now.
Mediocre.
When Bush was in office, when Gore was in office, we could pray for them right now.
Yeah.
We wish we did have a Bush in office. Compared to this fool.
If the lesser of two evils was called for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. He done tore down the doggone East Wing.
Yeah, we finna see how long they finish that. Cause I'm telling you, I got a feeling Congress gonna put all this to bed.
You think? Well, if we vote.
But not only that, all these Democratic states need to start. They need to start getting that. They need to start redistricting like we did. Start taking some seats.
Right.
Because that will force the Republicans to open it back up because they don't got enough manpower.
But even with that, and I'm going to say this because not all Republicans believe in this mess.
True.
Not all of them believe.
Some of them actually tried to warn us.
And a lot of them just need to get the balls and stand up is what they need to do.
Yep.
They have the power. That's what they have the power.
Oh yeah, we do.
He doesn't have it. They have it.
We have
and
it.
They need to just wake up.
Yeah. Well,
If
see,
it doesn't smell right, it doesn't look right, don't go for everything
It ain't
he's
right.
tell you to do.
yeah, that's true.
Thank God that he's calling to stop the filibuster. They are standing on that,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not going along with that. Well, if you can stand for that, then how about you can stand for some of this other stuff that you know is not right?
Right, right. You dealing with the stuff in Nigeria, Venezuela, all of this stuff that ain't got nothing to do with America.
Right,
Nothing. And meanwhile, you just ignoring the fact that people are starving.
right.
Just to go to Nigeria and see what's going on over there.
Yes, and he's planning on as soon as he can, I guess once the government opens up, laying off more federal workers. That's his on his top thing to do as soon as this country opens up.
Okay.
He's laying off more federal workers.
So let me ask this question then. Who gonna work for him if he laying everybody off? He not gonna have no party. It's just gonna be him. You're gonna lay off people that might be related to these people that got a place in your office.
Right.
The people in your office don't even trust you, but they gotta do something or else they at risk of losing their job too.
And their insurance. Mm-hmm.
And that's the weird part because they probably getting told that their insurance not gonna be affected. You sure?
He probably is, but they have sense enough to know.
Because there's no way he's gonna be able to block a certain group of people to the point where only they get health care and the rest of them don't. There's no way in hell. I don't see that happening.
He doesn't have that power.
I know he don't. So,
And the only power that he has over these Republicans is if he has something on them.
and he probably don't. He probably don't. Because they got more on him than he do on them. The question is, if these files were to release, would that make or break how we are looking at what this country need to be doing? Because I'm going to be honest, I think we all know what's in them files. It ain't hard.
It's not, no.
It ain't
No.
hard.
And we would need to do the same thing that they've done to Prince Andrews. We would need to do the same thing to him.
Yeah. I mean,
And so that's all I'm going to say about that. We know what we need to do. That's why he's doing everything he can to distract us and keep us from going there.
we need to pull a Nepal and overthrow the government and stop playing. It's more of us than it is them. I really hope y'all know that. But the first step is voting tomorrow.
Right. Don't sleep on it. Do not sleep on it. Because if you don't vote, you can't complain. And anything that happens to you, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it.
Do some voting, y'all.
Tomorrow, you got the power.
Do some voting.
You got the power.
And if that ain't enough, community is always a better option.
If I knew another language, I'd say it in another language. But unfortunately, I
Man,
don't
look.
know another language.
Go vote in every language that you think you can speak fluently.
Yeah.
And if all else fails, let's go to the White House and shut the East Wing down. And
It's already shut. It's torn down.
let's keep it
So
torn
when you
down.
gonna go to the West Wing now?
Hey, listen, we're gonna tear the whole. We are going to destroy the White House, and we are going to build a presidential estate. We are going to make this.
I got Parliament
Man.
Funkadelic in my head.
Cause you ready for war, man. It's time to go. We gotta love one another.
Yeah,
If we love one another, we can defeat the problem.
yeah.
Cause the problem is stemming from hate. So let's fight that with some love. Let's get them out of there.
Stick together.
Let's put somebody in there who actually know what it means to be an American citizen that need health care and want to be able to pay a decent amount in insurance premiums.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I mean, we're not asking for a whole lot.
We don't want no billionaire.
We're not even asking for an increase. We're just asking to continue Obamacare. They can call it whatever they want to.
Keep the health
Just
care.
keep our subsidies.
Right. Keep the health care in a space where people can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
That way we would probably be better off as a country and maybe even healthier.
And he's saying that let's just to the Democrats. Just open up the country, and then they can fix this healthcare problem. Okay, well, in the meantime, while you fixing the healthcare problem, how do I pay this $813 a month? How do people like me pay this bill every month while you're, quote unquote, fixing the problem?
Well, I think he's only doing that so he can further enforce what his agenda is supposed to be. Because once he opens the country back up, then he can start approving all of these bills that he keep writing
and
up.
laying folks off
and doing more damage than good while it's shut down.
Yeah, and permanently firing the folks that's already been furloughed.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like this shutdown is a double-edged sword, because it's like, all right, the government is shut down, so the assistance gonna go with it. But then, as long as it stays shut down, Trump can't really do what he think he can do.
Right.
So what? If we open it back up, he gonna go full on dictator mode.
Yeah.
It's up.
And then what?
That's what I'm saying. But we gonna have our benefits though.
Will we?
Probably not. Or he might restrict them to certain groups of people, which I think, I mean, if anything is gonna be smart, decision wise, it should be that.
Right.
Like, don't. If you make it a permanent thing, you'll make somebody comfortable enough to keep it permanently. When all it is just to help you get back on your feet so you can do it the regular way like the rest of us.
Right.
That's all it was made for. It was not made as a way of living.
It's made for temporary.
It's made to help a family that might need it. You're taking it away from people that might actually need it for real. But some people use it as an excuse to not go out here and do the work. You know, some people got kids that are sick and they gotta,
right.
You know, stuff like that.
In any situation, you're gonna have people that are gonna abuse it.
Right.
That's in any situation.
So I think we just got to be able to regulate who get it and who don't, and really just weed out all the people who just gonna lie because they just lazy, not because they're willing to go through the process of getting a job, or going to college to get them a job, and they can just go through the process. There's women out here that go through the process and still work a regular fucking job. They go to school. They got kids. They doing all of that.
Right.
There's women out here that do that. There's men that do that. There's people that do that.
Right.
And they feel as if they have to because the world they ain't giving them nothing that they can lean on. So they got to create the world for themselves.
Yeah.
That's where we at now. We got to start creating the world in which we can thrive. But we got to do that with each other, though. We can't do that by ourselves. We're going to burn out before we get a chance to enjoy what the fruits we have bear. We not going to be able to enjoy. We're not going to be able to enjoy nothing. Nothing. We're going to get too old to care about having fun because we spent more time prioritizing.
Right. And working ourselves into an early grave.
Right. And that's not necessary. We don't got to do that.
No.
We should not be living to work.
That part. Well, that brings me to the new changes that are coming about. The Trump administration are trying to bring about a rule that he actually started working on in his first term. And it's changes to the Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's making it more difficult for new applicants and those that are already receiving the benefits to continue with the benefits.
Right.
It's targeting folks that are between, 50 and over. 50 and older. I'm saying 50 and over. 50 and older. And that are poor.
Yeah.
And disabled. And they take a look at their education level as well as being a target towards them. So they take all of that in consideration.
Education level.
Why that has anything to do with demonstrating a need for services, I don't know.
They just finding any reason to just take and take and take and take. I don't. You are over the age of 50. What?
Yeah.
Most 50-year-olds not going to school no more.
Well, I guess the education level that they've had, and it's mostly going to affect, like the manufacturing industry, and in states that are like mountain states and the Appalachian states, that community, like West Virginia.
Okay.
And ironically, it's going to be targeting more red states.
Ironic.
Yeah, states
now
that,
you just-
states that voted for him.
Hey, ironic, right?
Ironically.
I'm telling you. Whole time
But-
y'all thought he was out there. Y'all thought he was out there looking out for y'all. Look what he doing.
Yeah.
He out there turning y'all against him, and he don't even know it. Go vote.
And they're going to, and with this is going to bring about more reduction in other support services as well.
Oh yeah. See, yeah,
This
he
is going to lead to reduction in other support services.
yeah he finna.
Like SNAP and EBT
All right.
and all of that.
So what that sound like to you? Because I got. That sounds like the Great Depression.
Yes.
If that is what you consider a great America, is the Great Depression? What do you think depression is? Whoa, wait. This the same man that thought a dementia test was an IQ test.
Yeah, he sure did.
All right. And he said it was hard. A dementia test was hard. That mean you old, buddy.
Well, it came out that he had lied about his age, so
So how old is he really?
he's in his 80s.
Which we already knew. But I mean, how far off was he? Like a couple years?
No, he kept on saying he was in his 70s.
Don't nobody believe that. That boy 85.
So, I mean,
You need to look up
you
how
can't
old he really
believe
is.
anything that he says.
Like, if he was born before 1950, he 80. Before 1940, he 80. He had to be born in like 1940
But
something,
this
30 something.
really concerns me because you're messing with Obamacare. Now you're messing with Social Security disability for people who need it. Because
He's not gonna get.
having gone through that, it wasn't easy for me to get mine.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
And
he's not
and
man.
it didn't take me as long as it takes some people to get approved. So they don't approve you lightly.
Right,
You have to go through a lot of hoops.
and qualifications
So
and requirements
now
and shit.
you want to make it even harder
You know,
for
you
people
want
who
see.
need it to get it.
Here's why. Because he was born with money, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so there's never been a time where he had to operate as an American citizen. He always operated as a family name. So, you know, if your family don't got money etched in it, then you out here thugging like the rest of us. You don't know what thugging it look like. So when you look at what his world would look like as a child or even as a teenager, he had everything and people had nothing.
Right.
And he thought that's what America was supposed to look like. So now that he's at the age where in the position where he feels like he can take it back there, he's going to realize that it's not that easy. And that there are more people now that there was then,
Mm-hmm.
there's not finna go for that.
Right.
Like we talking a full blown civil war if you play, and you not gonna win, because you got to remember there are people that are in the military that's not gonna go for that either.
Right.
They have family that are American citizens threatening to take their livelihoods from.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think you gonna force them to go out there and kill their own family, or detain them, or whatever? Do you really think that's gonna happen?
Well, then they're predicting that we're going to be going through that.
A civil war?
Mm-hmm.
It's already happening. Us versus
It's gonna
them.
get even worse. Yeah.
Us versus them.
Especially if the courts allow him to go ahead and put National Guards in all of the cities.
And declare war on Venezuela.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you really think Congress want a war right now?
No, they don't. They don't. Because their ratings are going down. They're going down quick. So they're already nervous about that. But
Just saying.
mm-hmm.
Just
You support?
he's gonna find out that it is harder to do that than it is to even bring about the idea of it to people who don't even know why you would come up with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they like, well, what are your grounds for that? Because they're not just going to up and give you what you're asking for. You have to give them a reason to pass it.
Right.
What reason are you going to give to the point where they're going to pass it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't give the reason that you're the president because you have to go through them. You have proven time and time again that not only are you not popular, you're not reliable either.
Mm-hmm.
You're only popular to people that watch your show. You are looking at this like The Apprentice all over again.
Mm-hmm. And trying to run the country.
This
like
not a
The
TV
Apprentice.
show, my Nick. This is not a TV show, buddy. It's not. It is real life with real things happening to real people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't play like that. If you don't watch TV, they made a movie about what it would look like if there was a civil war between Americans and the government. Guess who won?
The American people.
Went to the White House, shot him dead. Americans shot in the White House. Like they all gathered around and got busy. I watched the whole movie. It was great. It was also scary too, because it's like you got reporters. The movie is about reporters getting close enough to the action,
Yeah.
but not actually getting involved.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them get hurt because they too damn
Close to it. Mm-hmm.
One of them actually died because they got too close.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole shootout in the. One of them got hit with a stray bullet. Whole time they moving in on the president. Got him.
I guess it was almost like a January 6th kind of thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to say this. We're gonna start talking about love because he don't got no loving bone in his body.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna close out the politics and just say, go vote.
Vote, vote, vote.
Keep in mind everything that I've said this evening. Keep in mind the changes that are being projected for the Social Security. Stay on top of that. And as I get new information, I'm going to definitely share it with you all because we have got to stay on top of it so we know how to circumvent it, you know.
Absolutely.
When I know, you guys will know. And
Yep.
we're going to leave all that serious stuff
Yeah.
alone now, and we're going to have some fun. All right. To Breeze, it's on you.
All right, y'all. So at the end of the day, love is what we need to conquer all of this chaos and madness and all the tomfoolery and debauchery. So listen, we need to go back to a time where love wasn't just a feeling, it was a way of life. It was the community around you. It was going to the store and you see somebody you ain't seen in a long time. Y'all can talk. Y'all can meet up for something to eat. All of that still had love attached and embedded into it because at the end of the day, we have to love thy neighbor. We are all in this together. But music is the catalyst to everything that makes love just feel better. It looked better. It sounded better. We have eras of music where love was the epitome of what community was shaped around. And we got to get back to that. But going to these songs, there was a lot of songs back then during your time.
Yes.
That really put a microscope on how love should look amongst us and what it might mean on an intimate level. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it was all of the music at that time was made with love. There was no distractions. There was no phones. There was no internet. There was just feelings, love, support, and music to make it.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Etta James. This song, I'm going to let you take this one. Cuz this around your era.
At Last. Played at most every wedding or wedding reception.
Mm-hmm.
Still today.
Yes.
Still today.
It's played in commercials. Mm-hmm. They still try to remake the song in every which way for commercial purposes. But that song is one of many songs from back then that is still a focal point in a lot of entertainment aspects.
Yeah. And when it's all said and done, it's a goal.
Yeah.
At last, my love has come along.
See?
My lonely days are over.
Right.
My life is like a song.
Man, first of all, to have a love in which you think you can wake up, and the minute you wake up and your heart start to beating and the love start to feeling, you just walk around the house singing I'm about to sweep this floor, I'm about to clean this house, and you gonna sing the whole time.
Yeah.
Your life is a song because you feeling the love.
Yeah.
At last. Man, listen, when love like that come along, you don't really see it very often, but you gotta hold on to that. You gotta hold on to that.
Sometimes that only comes once.
Man, and sometimes it may come twice.
It may come twice.
Man.
But when it does, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. It is very beautiful. All right, so we gonna jump maybe a decade ahead. Mind you, we are still in the age where love is a beautiful thing. And a lot of these people, mind you, these are black artists. Because, black people, we show love in ways that most people don't even really understand. And that's what makes us so unique. Because we can love in ways that help other people love each other.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, You Are the Sunshine of My Life from Stevie Wonder. Man, if I could have anybody sing at my wedding, it'd be him. He made this song sound really good. He made love sound like something you couldn't wait to experience.
Effervescent. Like the bubbles on your Sprite.
Right. Like where was the
bubbly and
where was the love that made you just want to go outside and dance on the porch? You know what I'm saying? What the love that we used to see as kids, especially me, was just, playing the music that you love to play because you was in love and it felt good that you was in love because you was doing what you was doing out of love.
When family would get together and you would watch your parents dance.
Man,
and they put the music on, put the 8-track in the tape player.
Right, they flirting like they used to do. Man, the love has got to go back to a time where you can make a song about it, and you wouldn't have to be ashamed of how it may sound, because that's what love means to you. Right.
You You love, and you
Yeah.
don't care who's watching.
Yeah, it's love is universal. It has no
I ain't
face.
talking about sexing.
No,
'Cause that's
no.
something else.
Mm-mm.
That didn't come to R. Kelly now. We're not talking about sexing.
And
And
let
we're
us-
not talking about sexting.
Yeah, no. Let's be perfectly clear.
We're talking about
Love and intimacy,
Mm-hmm.
two different things.
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah.
perfectly clear here. The love I'm referring to is not a feeling. It is an experience. It is a lifestyle. It is the catalyst for change for everybody, not just anybody. So love looks more like, it looks more giving than taking, honestly. It's more, you receive it more than, the more you receive it, the more you can give it.
Right.
So, with that in mind, we just got to be careful to not take it away from ourselves, because we can take it away from somebody else. We have to love ourselves as much as we can, because if we love ourselves, we can love anybody.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what background they got. It doesn't matter what type of habits they may have. Listen, whether you in love or you just got love for somebody, it's still love.
Mm-hmm.
And there should always be a point where you always got to look at things with love, because that's the only way you're going to be able to manage your way out of this chaos. You've got to have endless love, speaking. You got to have a lot of it.
And that's missing.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is missing. And because it's missing, it's not being taught to our babies.
Mm.
So it can't even be carried on
Man,
into the next generation.
right. We have to teach. A lot of us don't see the love that we think we should have gotten,
Mm-hmm.
and that will translate into a love that looks tangible. Like you have to give something to get something.
Mm-hmm.
And during these particular times when this music was being made, there was no give or take. It was, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I'm going to love on you.
Right.
There was a time where you could love somebody and write a song about them.
Mm-hmm. Or poem.
And you can just go on about your day knowing that you got somebody that love on you. You can love your life knowing somebody love on you. You can love your life knowing you loving on you.
Mm-hmm.
You can, in a lot of these songs, even though they were songs about two people being in love, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
Well, I mean, heck, the OJs wrote a song, Brandy, and it was about him loving his dog.
His dog. At the end of the day,
But
you
a
can
lot
make
of
a
us
song.
didn't know till we had heard that song for decades and didn't know that Brandy was a dog.
We had to break. A lot of us didn't know what. A lot of us that grew up listening to these songs didn't even really know what they were speaking of in terms of love.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew that
We knew how it made us feel.
right. They sung about love in a way where you would want it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a man singing about his dog, and people don't even know that he's singing about his dog.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the fact that he got enough love in him to say he love his dog.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't even love a person like that.
Right.
You can't love your kids like that. This man loved his animal. A dog's a man's best friend.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That man, listen. You can make a love song about love
But
and how it make you feel.
But we got to figure out how to bring all of that in today. But we're not going to today, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I mean-
we got to get it back.
We have lost sight of what love looks like when we just need to sit down and be able to talk to a person and listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we can make more music about what it means to have each other back, that's a start.
Mm-hmm.
Just being able to spread the love in places that may not have seen it. or that may not see it currently.
Right.
Because back then it was a community of us that was just on some, this is what we doing. Like, just ain't nothing around us to tell us that I don't love this person or I don't love that person.
Right.
I care about my neighbor because we all live on this block. And if we don't protect, if we all, that's where the It Take a Village came from. Because it literally took a village.
Right.
All y'all lived on the same street. You loved your children. The neighbor loved your children. They would come over if they needed something to drink. They could go get it if you wasn't home. Or they coming home from school and you still at work. They can go to the neighbor house.
Yeah.
As soon as you come home, it's back to regularly scheduled. That's love.
If the kids did something wrong, the neighbor,
They had all the permission in the world.
Do what you need to do.
Man, listen.
Let you know when you got home.
Right.
Because they loved on your kids and you trusted them with your kids.
Exactly.
Now, all that's not, it's just gone. It's just gone. And we got to get it back. That's why I say community.
Yeah. We got to get back to loving each other. We have to stop allowing things that aren't beneficial to our better nature to affect how we love one another.
Right.
We got to have some type of fire and desire to be. Not just live, but to be. And being is just the start of it.
Right.
Like, love make you hit high notes like Rick James.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Love make you sing for 7 minutes on a recorded song. Love make you walk down the street with your shoes off.
On the phone talking to
you know what I'm saying? What love is going to your girl's house with the boombox high, playing the music loud, because that's how much you care about that girl.
Your love.
Yes, the declaration in which love can be shared and shown is.
And it wasn't material.
No.
It wasn't no Birkin bag. No Coach bag. None of that kind of mess. It wasn't none of that.
There was no gateway to that stuff spewing or spilling its way into the community. The minute technology became a focal point, that's when the love started to die. Because now the technology is basically forming what a lot of us want in love. And then they give us little spurts of it. And now we have formed a perspective of what love is based on all of these pieces we've seen from all of these places. And all of these places may not have the same definition.
Right.
So now we're looking at several definitions of love when there was really only one.
So we got to strip it down.
Right. If we want to get even deeper into this, God is love. Love is God. And
the first love was agape.
If you are a believer, then there should be no reason why there ain't no love in your heart. Okay, Mike, we got a comment here. He said facts, but I don't know about them no shoes. Oh yeah, no, see, listen. Love make you do some things. And it make you do some funny things, but it make you feel good though. Half these streets aren't paved right. You ain't lying. But guess what? We also got grass surrounding these areas where we can feel comfortable to sit on our front yard and go, you know what? We just gonna sing. We're gonna sing about it. We're gonna cut grass with a smile. We're gonna paint this house. We're gonna watch these kids play outside. We're gonna drink this lemonade while it's hot. We're gonna sit under this porch with this porte-cochere just giving us all this shade. Love has been such a big, massive influence in how we see ourselves and each other. We got to look at ourselves like we look at other people. So if we are not looking at ourselves with enough grace, we're not going to look at somebody else with that same grace. Right. We go through things all the time. people go through stuff. That's what we do.
That's
It's-
life. Life be lifing.
But don't let life be why you have to not love somebody. Because you can make life loving. You just have to love where you have to be able to see where you're going and love the fact that you're going to get there. If you can't see past all the hurt and pain, how you expect to love yourself when it's time for you to actually start feeling it?
Right.
Because you're going to feel pain. You're going to feel betrayal. You're going to feel discomfort. You're going to feel disappointment. You're going to feel all of these things. But at the end of the day, what is it that pushes you to move forward? That should be love.
Right. Right.
That's the life. That's the old-fashioned love that seems to... Yeah, it seems that way. I still think
that's that love that Mike sing about.
Right, exactly. Exactly. See, he's still sticking to the ways of old. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
The love songs can still be love songs. We just got to stop feeling ashamed for how we show love to people. I think we have a stigma here as to how we show love to people. It don't matter if the intent is love, show it.
Right.
If they don't understand how that looks, then show it to them some more. They might understand.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take it to this next song. Can you stand the rain?
Yes.
Woo, woo, woo.
Can
Listen,
you? Can you
man,
stand it?
Now listen, that rain is the pouring of love. Can you stand it? Because I'm going to be loving on you.
Anybody, everybody can stand when the sun is shining. But are you still going to be there when the rain
Start to pour? Yo.
Will you love me enough to still be there
Right.
when the rain comes?
Right.
That's love.
Can you stand to be with me when I am at my lowest?
Yep.
I'm
Can we
telling
get
you,
wet together?
man, and that right there is how you quantify what love means. Like, yeah, you can have love for somebody, but do you love them enough to help them if they need it? Are you willing to, even though, again, this is a love song about, but even still with that, you can use that however you want to use it. I need somebody to stand by me. Who gonna stand by me?
Right.
That can be anybody. It could be your friend. It could be family. It could be anybody that you can trust enough to say, will you stand with me when it get lifey out here? And that's what we all need right now, because lifing, and the government ain't playing. So go vote tomorrow. Let's get these people that don't need to be in them seats out them seats. Let's put people in them
We're
seats.
supposed to be loving right now.
Hey, but we need to love the vote. This is important.
It is.
It's very important. But let's vote with love, y'all.
Vote with love, yes.
Let's not vote with the intent to
we can have more
to
sunny
harm
days
some people. Right.
than rainy days.
Right. Let the storm, this storm too shall pass.
Yeah.
It will not last forever. We will see better days. We will see better days. But now we shift gears because now the love has transitioned from how it feels to now I'm finna show you how much I love you in an intimate fashion.
Oh.
So we're gonna take it to Boys to Men.
All right now. All right now.
I'll make love. Now see, when we talk about love, we still have to talk about intimacy too, even though they're two different things.
Right.
They still mesh together very well if you do it the right way. But there was definitely times where making love sounded better. It's not sex. It's just make love.
Right.
Even
They're two different things.
right. Even with the intimacy, you can still make love. Making love is now that's different. Like when you think sex, you think all of the vulgar things.
Right.
When you make love, you have to be in love to even do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere has been in such a pickle lately with loving in a way that doesn't look like you have to give somebody something in order for you to love them.
A transaction.
It has love has now in this age become more of a receipt, if you will. So you go through all these experiences with life. You be at these different places, and you spending all this time, and you collecting all these receipts of how much time you done spent on it, and you start harping on, oh well, none of that mattered back then, because that's not what it was about. That's
Everything
not what it was
flowed.
about.
Everything was natural.
And there was nothing that was getting in the way of how you loved a person. Especially if they was your person.
Right.
Everything that you ever wanted out of your person when there wasn't something telling you what that person's supposed to be. There was a time where all they knew was, you know what, this is how I feel about you, and hey, listen, and I'm gonna make this song about it. I'm gonna sing at the top of my lungs, because girl, you are the one I need. We as men gotta be better at professing love in a way that doesn't look like we're gonna be ashamed by it after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keith Sweat still out here, keep sweating.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
New Edition still out here, New Editioning.
A woman doesn't have to wonder
Right.
how the man feels.
Right. But then, you got the social medias, you got the woman here, woman there. Right. The distractions are everywhere now. You can't even pinpoint who you want because there's a whole lot of people around. You know what I'm saying? We don't get back to saying, you know what, girl, I want you to be mine, and I don't care what none of them boys talking about. We was at a time where men want me. We ain't care. We'll get on hands and knees. We'll kiss feet. We'll rub on them.
Send flowers.
Man,
candy.
Walk them to
Teddy
your front door.
bears.
Walk them to your front door. We will walk blocks, miles. If we love you, then we gonna go the extra mile. That's how men. That's what men supposed to be doing anyway to these women. You have to love your woman to the point where she can't even contain all of it. She got to be able to say, you know what, you're gonna have to give me a minute because there's a whole lot of love you giving. We got to get back to just giving love because that's just what we do. It's not something that we gotta put on a pedestal. We don't gotta put it on a social media app and go, all right, this is how it's supposed to look, and this is how I want it to look. But because it don't look like that,
Right.
then we,
Yeah.
you know. So we definitely got to get to a space now, especially now, where we got to start putting love back in this music. Putting love back into the music, putting love back in the street, letting these people know, listen, I'm just like you. We in this together. If we can get out of here, we can make it anywhere.
Right.
It all start with love, though. Love yourself, love people, love who love you.
And don't be afraid to love.
Please don't. Please don't. Because all that means is you genuinely have a human essence in you. You have an essence that far exceeds the human comprehension. When you can love somebody to the point where you can't even explain it. Man, listen. I remember when I fell in love once. It was terrible. But at the end of the day, I learned one thing about that situation. And that was that my intent was pure. Love was I was loving. I was, because I saw it in the household.
Right.
So I was giving it what I could. You know, the flowers, the jewelry, buying food. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the courting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But somewhere along the line, I think social media has made it awkward to take women out on a date or to.
And see, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to be courted. We need to get back to that.
Right. The courtship. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get back to taking women out to parks and stuff. We ain't got to spend money all the time.
It don't always cost money.
But see, you know what? A lot of people be scary these days. They don't even want people coming to their house knowing that they can cook full-blown meal and the man can just leave. See, women got kids now, though, so they ain't...
You got to be a little bit careful. That's where discernment comes in.
Right, but you know, now, though, it's like the only way you're going to be able to love yourself is if an app tell you to. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Not to mention, a lot of us are showing how much attention we paid in school. Because that means we ain't going to pay attention to half the shit we would in life that we did in school. And life be hitting you in ways that a teacher can't even explain it to you. You won't pay attention to the teacher.
Right.
Life is the best teacher you can have. Because it's going to teach you shit you don't want to know, and it's going to teach you shit you want to know. The question is the stuff you want to know going to consume you? Is the stuff you don't want to know going to consume you? Because whatever you decide, either knowledge or destruction, you pick one. But there's always room for growth. And that starts with love. In order to grow, you have to know that you have to love yourself enough to just not deal with some of the stuff that you think you have to deal with. Even if it means that you are doing it to yourself.
Right.
You know? You gotta love yourself. And if you don't love yourself...
It all begins there.
Right. Right. Like, you gotta love yourself more than you love anybody else. Because then they will love you in a way that you've never seen before.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll feel familiar because that's how much love you got for yourself. And you'll just lean in. You can show love in different ways. But there's always one way to do it, and that is with intent.
Yeah. But you know, Breeze, there's so many people that don't even know what healthy love looks like.
Yeah. And you know what? I still have hope that there's healthy love out here. And I also have hope that this healthy love is exactly what we need to get back to where we're supposed to be. And this time in particular will prove just how much love we got for each other. Because all we really need is a peace. And we can turn that into unity. We could turn that into a pie everybody can eat.
Right.
It'll be a sight for sore eyes, and it'll be worth it. It'll be so worth it. We just got to lean into that love, though.
And that means we all have a responsibility.
Yes. We have to uphold the law of the land, which is God love you. If you love him, then he will allow you to do things that you did not think were possible. And you can do that with anybody. He's not telling you to go out here and do it by yourself.
Right.
The whole reason you are still here is so you can figure out how all that works for you.
Yeah.
But you have to move with the intent to love everything that you do. Even the things that were meant to destroy you, you have to love it. Because it helps you realize something about what type of love you deserve.
Yeah.
And that is far easier to destroy love than to actually see the love for what it's supposed to be. And it has nothing to do with what you plan to gain, how much money you plan on making with that person, what type of house y'all gonna get, what type of car you gonna drive, how you gonna. None of that matters, because especially if you plan on having children, that come with love. Most people have children because they don't know how sex works.
It wasn't about love.
Cause but then there's people that look at love and intimacy as the same thing. So they tie that into what love is. And intimacy is taking a walk with your person, and y'all just talk. Like, the best part about love is knowing that person love you back. Just one of them. One of the best parts.
Right.
Another good part, this is probably in the top, this is the top 3, for me at least. When you can walk out your house or walk out of any establishment or just be out walking and you smiling, you don't know why. You just know that today is one of them days where smiling make more sense. That's loving you. The second one is somebody can see you loving on you. And they might want to love on you like you loving on yourself. So you don't have to do it by yourself.
Right.
And then there's the idea of other people seeing how much y'all love each other. And they are willing to go share that love with their person or with the people that they want to share that love with. It's contagious. All you got to do is know where it's coming from. And you got to find it in places where it's not gone. If they can physically take it, then that's not love.
Right.
If they can physically take it and it don't affect you, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Nothing material should add any value to how you love anything.
Exactly.
Whether it be a person, whether it be your career, whatever it is. As long as you do it with love, it don't matter. Keep the love at the top.
Right.
Everything else will follow.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring. I teach that to my kids all the time.
And that's important.
Sharing
is so important.
is caring. We used to share our establishments. We used to share food. We used to share clothing. And we won't wearing the clothes and giving it sometimes. Sometimes we would just get somebody something because they needed it. And even if it was worn, it's a hand-me-down. It's going to somebody. That's love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Going out to buy new clothes when you got clothes at home already that are still good enough to wear and they clean. That's love, because love is not you going to the grocery store buying $130 worth of food.
But people sometimes don't even know how to even accept gestures.
That part.
Like you go and you get someone something.
Right.
And they may not even want to take it because
they might think something coming from behind.
Right. Or they want to pay you for it. And if you tell them, no, don't have to worry about that, go and take it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I got it for you, don't even worry about it. And it's mind-blowing to them because they can't understand why you would do something like that when you're just being yourself.
Yeah. But you know what, though?
But that sort of thing used to be natural and normal.
But you want to know why? There is an atmosphere where people feel like they're not worthy of said gestures.
And it's sad. We got to get away from that.
Being worthy, a lot of these people think that you have to be worthy to have love. And I'm like, well, Jeffrey Dahmer had love. I mean, come on. And y'all thought, and a lot of people thought he was scum of the earth. Somebody loved him, though. Despite what he was doing. Somebody loved him, though. I say that to say this. If we are allowing what a person is capable of doing without realizing who they are in the beginning to deter us from how we are supposed to see them, then we're going to always see the negative in a person.
Right. And then we got to stop doing that. We have to pour into ourselves.
Yes.
And pour into people and let people pour into us. Be open.
But we
Stop
also
being on the defensive all the time. We and our people, this comes with us, our race.
Yeah.
We are always on the defensive, always in protective mode.
Yeah.
And sometimes we should be. But at the same time, we got to stop. We got to stop and let folks pour into us. Be ready to receive. Sometimes we don't have love because we won't even receive love.
Right.
Come on now.
And the reception of that love is based on how they viewed it or experienced it prior to actually seeing it as it's supposed to be. And
take the time to do your healing. Do your healing. Do your work.
Yeah.
So you can get back out there and love again.
True. That's true.
So you not carrying your bag like Erykah Badu said.
Man,
so
the bag
you
lady.
Ain't right.
Right.
Do your work.
Yeah.
But allow yourself to be loved, because everybody
deserves
to be loved.
There we go.
Everybody.
And
from
that,
the little baby to the oldest gray-haired person.
Man,
everybody deserves love.
And at the end of the day.
And abundant.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that is what this all boils down to. Everybody deserves love. Big or small, young, old, ill and well, whatever. Black, blue, orange, purple, yellow. Love look the same in love sounds the same in every language, looks the same in every culture. Come on. We can put out this fire called chaos with a little love. Just pour that on in there. Pour that on in there. We gotta get out of the habit of looking at love as something that we need to earn when really you deserve it. Nobody has ever had to tell you or should be telling you that if they don't believe in themselves that the love is necessary for them to have, then they'll never give it to anybody else. So with that in mind, please give yourself enough grace to know that the love that you may be experiencing now may look different, but it is far from dangerous. And you also have to have the discernment to understand that you're not going to get the same love from different places. But you also can share that love everywhere you go, because the love can be shown back to you wherever you go.
Right.
We all have to do our due diligence and be mindful that we have to love ourselves to love our neighbor. And then our neighbor can love themselves to the point where they can love us back. It's a simple exchange of experiences. We have to learn each other. We have to be mindful that we in this together. We are not meant to do this by ourselves.
No.
It takes community to make community.
Exactly.
We need to learn these trades, grow this food, start stocking up. It's about to get real out here. And if all we can do is band together with a little love sprinkled on, ain't no telling what we able to do.
Exactly.
Love yourself. Love other people. And love who love you.
And fellas, let me tell you something. Real women still like to be asked to dance and led out to the dance floor and spun around and embraced. Real women still like that. I get so tired of seeing women having to get out on the floor and dance with their girls, and the guys just kind of sitting all around the walls.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding.
Man, look, sitting pretty was different back then, because that was an indication that I am to be taken, and in the way that I want to be taken, in the courted fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just you sitting pretty, scouting for a man that see you sitting pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't really got to flag him down. You can just head high, chin up.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna see. He gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
And a man that's a man ain't gonna hesitate neither.
Mm-hmm. But now,
Oh, man. Women think men are creepy, and the men think that women think the men creepy. So they don't even try, because they might get the impression that the girl might find them creepy.
or they won't want to get turned down.
Well, rejection is a lot easier for us nowadays.
Oh.
But I think now it's past rejection. It's almost like you're not even finna give a person that actually got what you want the time of day. Because they not how you, because they not the way you want them to look.
Because I was just wondering how we supposed to kick this love thing off if the men gonna sit around the wall and the women are all gonna get out on the floor together.
You need to start having more parties without phones.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. Leave your phone at the door.
Don't even
And
take it
get
out the house.
Yeah.
If you going out to party, go out to party. Don't go out to do what you was gonna do at home. You might as well stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
If you gonna,
the internet.
if you gonna go out just to be on your phone, stay your black ass in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in the house.
Yeah, because the camera guy, the picture guy gonna be at the club. He gonna take your picture.
And you can always pay for them.
Yeah.
You gonna go there to spend money anyway.
Yeah,
spend
and you
money
can
on them
scan
pictures.
that and put that on
Right.
Facebook later on.
Start handing out business cards so you can scan the QR codes so you can get your pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But you can leave your phone at home.
Yeah.
Leave your phone at home. That's what really need to happen. We need to start putting our phones down.
Mm-hmm.
Putting these dang on phones down. Putting these phones down and start picking up where we left off in terms of just being able to say, you know what? May I have this dance?
Yeah. So if you're listening, regulars, military retirees, or whatever other ones out there, you might want to just kind of establish a new guideline where the folks need to leave their phones in the car so we can.
Enjoy the person
That's true.
and enjoy the essence of being around people that are enjoying the essence of being around people.
That's true. Cause Nana's going out too, so
Hey,
don't
listen.
think Nana gonna stay at home.
I'm outside a little bit,
Nana outside.
but I'm trying to.
Nana's looking for love too.
Yeah, I mean, we all are in search of the type of love that we desire,
Mm-hmm.
what we deserve, what we admire, what we have earned.
The love when Mama and Daddy was together.
So, I mean, you know, we give it to God and the love will follow.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give it to God and the love will follow.
Amen.
All right, y'all. That wraps up the pod for today. It was great talking about love with y'all. And, of course, we going to keep tabs on these politics and this government shutdown, see what we can figure out and how we plan on navigating through these tough times.
Yes. We got to band together, y'all.
Yeah.
Band
And vote.
together. Definitely vote tomorrow.
Let's get these
Yes.
seats, y'all.
Many thanks to G Money, the CEO of Big Time Radio Network and Big Time Podcast Network. Without him, we would not be here this evening.
Yes, sir.
And it has been a blast. Reach out to me on Facebook, Angela Canty Ingram.
You can reach out to me on Facebook at Condolo. By the way, my sister says hello. Hello, Angelica. How are you?
Hey, boo.
Hope you are well rested. I will see you soon.
All right, y'all stay safe now. Get out there and vote tomorrow, and we will